This will be a quick unbagging or unboxing of the Mavic Air at 3 minutes and 38 seconds. We're also going to do a quick overview of the aircraft.
Okay, let's open up this bad boy, see what's in here. We got the drone, of course. Comes with a little gimbal guard. Something really interesting about the Mavic Air is that when the antennas are on the legs here, you got to fold those out as well. It's a little bit different than the other Mavics that DJI has put out. So that's interesting. We'll unpack that and then we'll leave that out. The battery's on the bottom. That's also very different than the other Mavic series drones. The remote controller is pretty much the same setup, and this was the coolest thing when it came out. You had the sticks that you could twist on there, so it was even more portable. So another thing about the remote is that it doesn't have the screen like the other Mavics do, which is a huge downside in my opinion, because I love using the screen. I like seeing the speed and the altitude right there instead of having to look at my phone. It's a lot easier to see on a sunny day. Your battery indicator is right here. I don't know if you can see that. You got a function button, sport mode, and sport off mode. Pause, return to home, record, camera, and then there's a function button that you can use however you want, and then the camera tilting, and of course you got your antennas there. USB connection, micro USB connection, and then DJI's got their little cords that they send the drone to you with. And I hate this about DJI, but they made a rectangular port and rectangular micro USB. That's not the way to make USB, but because we've had people flip these upside down while trying to put them in there, and it breaks the little insert in there. It is what it is. Alright, what else do we have in here? We've got batteries. We've got 3 charged batteries, fully charged, so we can do this testing later on. Okay, charger. Let's see here, propellers, cables, so propeller guards, I should say. Got some cables in there. Okay, propeller guards, cables, so charger cable, USB, and then this usually comes with an adapter. So it's USB 2 to USB-C with an adapter. We've got some extra propellers and more cables, so if you're an iOS person or you have a newer Android, it also comes with an older Android. So USB-C is micro USB. You can charge with the Fly More, so it comes with a few extra features. One of them is the USB charger for your battery. And there's this kind of brick thing that you can stick your batteries on and charge them, charge multiple batteries at a time. One issue that I have with this is that you can put them on at the same time, but it only charges one at a time. It'll charge the one that is closest to being fully charged first. So say you've got 3 on here, or 4, because it can charge 4 at a time. It's going to charge them 1 at a time, starting with the one that's closest to being fully charged, and then work its way to the rest of the batteries. And that's just takes more time to charge. I'll recommend a different kind of charger in the description so you can do faster charging. And that's basically it. This bag's pretty cool. It's nice, premium material, and it carries everything. It's pretty compact, so you can bring the drone to do whatever you want. Okay, that's our basic unbagging. We're gonna take a deeper look into the Mavic Air. So the build quality's pretty cheap, I would say. These batteries seem like they're meant for a toy. It seems kind of like it's a toy, but it actually performs pretty well. And this is a good step up from the Spark or the Mavic Mini. It's a little bit more of a professional drone, and the camera quality is right on that professional grade. I'd say right to start getting into like real estate or other commercial endeavors. So Mavic Air, this is the Onyx Black version. This is kind of what it comes with. So gimbal clamp, and then you've got two sensors in the front. We've got this little 3-axle gimbal, and then a 1/2.3 inches sensor camera. The gimbal's kind of different on this one. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bit, I don't know, just different than the other ones. Still got those rubber bands like other Mavic drones. Here's your battery. That's where you put it on. It's kind of interesting. That's how you take it off. There's where the battery pins go. We got little LEDs here on the front, and then a little LED in the back, and then believe it or not, there's a little compartment back here where you can put your USB and then micro SD. And then I hate this, but this is so hard to get out. But oh well, that's where your SD card goes. The thing I like about this is that it's so aerodynamic, and so it flows pretty well in the wind, I would say. What else? Okay, so we're talking about sensors. So we got 2 in the front, 2 in the back, 2 on the bottom, cameras, and then an altitude sensor as well on the back. This is a button to help with pairing. It's also a light, and it's really bright. You can see this at night fairly easily. And you've got your propellers, which aren't swept. They're just regular propellers. And the way you take these off, so kind of like other DJI things, they've got their indicators for white, black, where you can put them on. So these white ones go with the white ones, and they're just the classic DJI press and spin, and those brushless motors. All right, so that's pretty much your drone. They're not swept, so they're louder propellers, and we'll go over that in a little bit. This is kind of interesting too. You can see the cable on the inside. You can see that with the Mavic Pro as well, or Mavic 2 Pro. See those cables coming in. Okay, well that's the outside of the Mavic Air.